Well done by Lambez. Now the service inside. It's going to fall for Basile. Basile with the shot, and well read by Pendiano Brooks. Actually made a couple of excellent saves in the first half, and that will do it for the first 45 minutes. Haiti, Le Grenadier, Haiti have a 5-0 advantage over Turks and Caicos. They might need a couple more goals to make the goal differential work in their favor before that big game against Nicaragua. Dukins Nazon, the hero, with 4 goals. And Le Grenadier have a 5-0 advantage heading into the halftime break. We will see what happens in the next 45 minutes. We'll see if Turks and Caicos can get a goal of honor here in Providenciales in the beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si gen yon restaurant haïtien qui respecte normes internationales dans USA, li pa l'autre que Cuisine La Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Tout prestation train dans Matapen Square. Yon bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine La Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz ak jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nan nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine La Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspend manger tente kap ban ou acide. Koui algérien vote nous dans Cuisine La Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on entendait parler de corona? Yo disons virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez quoi, ouais. Faut laver mais de temps en temps. Pas bailler la main, pas prendre la main. Big and bobo, faut des standing en bras. D'après ça, yo dit, il fait un pile de dégâts. Corona, il a fait un pile de dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Laver mais aux amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile de dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Nos amis de temps en temps. Si vous sentez quelque chose, amis, pas perdre temps. Prenez un téléphone, relez dans l'hôpital. Pas cracher en l'air, pas cracher à terre. Puis qu'on panique, sous pas contre qui ça vous fait. Que les autorités, ou y'a pas tout qui ça vous fait. Si vous sentez ou à trembler ou à tousser, pas qu'à respirer ou l'étouffer. Amis, pas fait tête dit, faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Pas content de ça, y'a dit. Corona, il a fait un pile de dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile de dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah. Corona, il a fait un pile de dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps.
Ou t'étais yo entre la caillou. Lave main avant ou al chita pour manger tout. Lave main ou fin tout c'est au fin tête, nous fin mouche nous. Lavez main, lavez, 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 l'école, directeur, professeur, parents, famille, amis, voisins, voisines, lavez, 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 nous tous concernés. Pour ceux qui prennent soin d'un monde qui est l'hôpital ou bien malade, lavez main, cherchez de l'eau propre, cherchez savon, lavez main, frottez l'eau main, frottez plat main, frottez fente douette tout, nettoyez en bas zone, bien laver main pour plus vite 20 secondes. Lavez, 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 lavez. Ouais, si tu dans période coronavirus ça, évitez trop coller sur moun qui a poussé ou bien qui a la fièvre. Évitez trop coller sur moun qui est souffre ou n'est la rime. Kembe distance pour plus petit 1 mètre à tout le monde. Et sous senti symptômes coronavirus, relais dans 116 ou bien si vous avez des questions, relais dans 2020. C'est un message projet développement communautaire participatif CDD avec support USAID, OEA, PADF et ministère santé publique.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si il y a un restaurant haïtien qui respecte les normes internationales dans USA, il parle que Cuisine la Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Toute prestation train dans Matapen Square. Un bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine la Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz avec jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine la Caille Plus, tout problème résoudre. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspendre manger tente cap banou acide. Couille algérien votre nous dans Cuisine la Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay, bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on t'entend parler de Corona? Yo dis un virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez quoi, ouais. Faut laver main de temps en temps. Pas bailler la main, pas prendre la main. Piquant bobo, faut des standing en bras. D'après ça, yo dit, il fait un pile dégâts. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Laver main aux amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Nos amis de temps en temps. Si vous sentez quelque chose, amis, pas perdu temps. Prenez un téléphone, relais dans l'hôpital. Pas cracher en l'air, pas cracher à terre. Puis qu'on panique, sous pas contre qui ça vous fait. Que les autorités, y'a pas tout qui ça vous fait. Si vous sentez ou à trembler ou à tousser, pas qu'à respirer ou l'étouffer. Amis, pas fait tête dit, faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Pas content de tout ça, y'a dit. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah, yeah. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah. Corona, c'est mettre corps qui veille, corps genre, laver mon amis de temps en temps.
Ou te yo entre la caillou. Lave men ou avant ou al chita pour manger tout. Lave men ou fin tout se ou fin esterne ou fin mouche ou. Lave men ou lave 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 élève l'école directeur professeur parents famille amis voisins voisines lave 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 nous tous concernés. Pour saute prendre soin yon moun qui l'hôpital ou bien malade, lavez main, chercher de l'eau propre, chercher savon, lavez main, frotter l'eau main, frotter plat main, frotter fente douette tout, nettoyer en bas zone, bien laver main pour plus vite 20 secondes. Lavez laver 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 laver. Ouais, si tu dans période coronavirus ça, évitez trop coller sur moun cap tousser ou bien qui a la fièvre. Évitez trop coller sur moun qui est sous foot ou dans la rime. Kembe distance pour plus petit 1 mètre à tout le monde. Et si vous sentez symptômes coronavirus, relez dans 116 ou bien si vous avez des questions, relez dans 2020. C'est un message projet développement communautaire participatif CDD avec support USAID, OEA, PADF et ministère santé publique.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si gen yon restaurant haïtien qui respecte normes internationales dans USA, li pa l'autre que Cuisine la Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Tout prestation train dans Matapen Square. Yon bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine la Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz ak jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nan nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine la Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to begin the second half, and a couple of substitutions made here at halftime at the TCIFA National Academy in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. For Haiti, David Basile is going to come off, and he'll be replaced by Mikael Cantav, wearing the number 15. The goalkeeper for Turks and Caicos has been replaced as well, as Sebastian Turbyfield has come on. And also getting ready to come on, Lenford Singh. We'll see who Lenford Singh comes on for. Certainly can't blame Pendiano Brooks for what happened in the first half, and I think this is something that Omar Edwards had planned. Get these young goalkeepers some experience. Pendiano Brooks just 20 years of age. Sebastian Turbyfield 18 years of age. And so Lenford Singh coming on for Raskari Cox at halftime. And so the second half is underway here with all the substitutions being made. The man with the cards and the whistle in yellow and black is Diego Montaño of Mexico, assisted by Christian Espinosa of Mexico, Wasna Barnard of Antigua, and Jorge Perez is the fourth official from Mexico. That's the officiating crew, the men in yellow and black. Haiti with the 5-0 advantage. They are in the red and white kits. They will be attacking from right to left, and Turks and Caicos in the solid blue and white kits from left to right. Le Grenadier, Haiti from right to left in the red and white kits, and Turks and Caicos in the solid blue kits with the white numbers from left to right. We'll get to the 22 on the pitch in just a second here. That's the ball served in, and Jose Elcius with the defensive header. And Lenford Singh has come on, and his first touch kept out is Alex Christian Jr. playing it back to Johnny Placide. Let's start with the home side here, and Turks and Caicos, the 11 on the pitch. The goalkeeper is Sebastian Turbyfield, 18 years of age. Came on as a halftime substitute for Pendiano Brooks. There's Dukins Nazon. Chance here. Kantav, Mickey Kantav. Falls for Yep Simonson. And the 11, so we had mentioned the goalkeeper, Sebastian Turbyfield. It's a back line of Jeff Beljour. Or Beljour. You say it French way. This is it. Back heel, the chance, and Nazon almost getting a fifth goal to start this second half. So the 11 on the pitch for Omar Edwards' side. It was the back heel there by Carnegie Antoine. And Nazon getting inside of Jeff Beljour. Beljour, the right back, Ledson Jerome, James Rene, and Christopher Luisi, the back line. Midfield of Mackinson Cadet and Jose Elcius. Wilkins Sylvans wearing the number 10. Lenford Singh, second half substitute, wearing the number 20. And then the two players up top for Turks and Caicos, Raymond Beret Jr. and Billy Forbes. Those are the 11 on the pitch for Omar Edwards and Turks and Caicos Islands. Meanwhile, for Haiti, only one substitution at halftime for Le Grenadier, with Johnny Placide in goal. Back line of Stéphane Lambes. The captain is Kevin Lafrance, Jem Geffrard, and Alex Christian Jr. Midfield diamond, if you will. Yep Simonson on the right. Brian Alceus at the bottom tip of the diamond, if you will. Derek Etienne Jr. on the left. And Mikael Kantav in the middle, coming on at halftime for Hervé Basile. And then the two up top, Dukins Nazon and Carnegie Antoine, the two goal scorers in this match. Nazon with 4 goals. Carnegie Antoine with the beau boot, bel goal, golazo in the 43rd minute. As the MLS Cup winner, Derek Etienne Jr. driving at that Turks and Caicos defense. And here's Alex Christian Jr. service inside, trying to connect with Dukins Nazon, but cut out by Ledson Jerome. There's the captain, Billy Forbes, Miami FC. Strong career throughout the USL Championship. There's Lenford Singh, the midfield substitute for Omar Edwards' side. There's Michael Cantave. La France, well, those two central defenders of James Jeffrard and La France haven't had to do much defending. Spend a lot of time in their opposition's half, their attacking half. Haiti's attacking half is, yep, Simonson does well to dance and create an opportunity, and Turbyfield is there to pick it off. The young goalkeeper. It's a young team for the most part. I mentioned Christopher Luisi, teenager at 16 years of age, born in 2005. You have the goalkeeper Turbyfield, who's 18. That's in Jerome, 22. Jose Elsius, 20. Wilkins Sylvans, 21. It's a young team. This is a very young program, if you will, for Turks and Caicos. Starting back in 1999 was their first competitive international match. So this one served in over everyone's head there, and a chance for Turks and Caicos to build their possession is Stéphane Lambez. Certainly has been influential down that right side. In the first half, down the left side is when they really look dangerous, the Haitians, but Lambez has been important. This one chipped over the top. It's going to fall for Jérôme, or Antoine, excuse me. And Carnegie Antoine probably should have put that one away. It's a great ball over the top there. Brilliant service. I believe Alceus is the one that plays it over the top for Carnegie Antoine. And the shot goes just wide as Haiti. Need to score as many goals as possible. Here's Derek Etienne. Etienne intercepting the pass. He's got Mickey Cantave, decides to hold it. Being faced up there by Edson Jerome. Patiently playing it back to Alex Christian Jr. Oh, screams of a foul there. As the teenager, Christopher Luisi, commits the foul. Luisi just 16 years of age. Lambez 26 years of age, so he brought down someone 10 years his senior. As Dukins Nazon will not get a chance for 5 goals to equal his record, as it is going to be for Haiti coming on. The number 20, Francis Pierrot. You got to save the legs of Nazon for the Nicaragua match on Tuesday. So that's the second substitution made by Jean-Jacques Pierre, former Peñarol defender. Mickey Cantave with the service. Overshoots everyone, but it's going to fall for Derek Etienne. Loses it to his opposite number, Jeff Beljour, but gets it back. Overlapping Alex Christian. The two juniors almost linking up, chested down beautifully. The turn to shot, Jérôme! And it is going to be Carnegie Antoine to make it 6 for Haiti, scoring in the 54th minute. Chested down by James Jeffrard. Turbyfield comes out quickly to close down the angle. It's the right thing to do by the goalkeeper, but Carnegie Antoine handles it very well. 6-0 for Haiti. A brace for Carnegie Antoine in his debut for Le Grenadier. It's now +8 goal differential. Can they get a 7th here? Derek Etienne Jr. Etienne Jr. with the shot, and well handled there by, well, not well handled, clean enough by Sebastian Turbyfield. Young goalkeeper for Turks and Caicos. That's over the top. 6-0 at this point, 8-0. Goal differential. Oh, the little touch there by Etienne, trying to link up with Pierre-Wood. Alex Christian Jr. in the middle. It's going to fall for Pierre-Wood. Pierre-Wood playing it out wide to Stéphane Lambes. He's brought down by Christopher Luisi. Luisi, 10 years his junior. And a corner kick opportunity for Le Grenadier. So with this victory, it will be a level 6 points for Nicaragua, 6 for Haiti. Heading into that showdown match at the Stade Silvio Cato in Port-au-Prince. It's not getting ready to come on for Turks and Caicos, another youngster. He's recovered there. Lambes, and we're going to get a player down. Well, it is, I'll say, Elsius. Youngster, 20 years of age. So he'll receive some treatment. The magic spray to numb the pain. A chance for a quick hydration break. It's a beautiful day in Providenciales in Turks and Caicos, as Haiti pouring it on with a 6-0 advantage, +8 goal differential. They'd like to be level with Nicaragua in terms of goal differential heading into that final match. Remember, only the group winners advance. The 6 group winners advance to the second round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, as we're going to get a couple of substitutions here. Looks like Elsius is going to come off. And Callum Park is going to come on. Callum Park, 16 years of age. Comes on at 58th minute. And Wilkins Sylvans is going to come off as well for the number 3, Wildens Delva. So Wildens Delva, well, he's 29 years of age, he's got a little more experience. But Omar Edwards bringing on the youngster Callum Park, 16 years of age. Time to get some experience for these youngsters. Now here's Billy Forbes, plenty of experience with this, and the captain, who has not had many touches in this game. Derek Etienne Jr. to Alex Christian Jr. And then the service, no problem for Sebastian Turbyfield. Now movement down that left side. With Jeff Beljour. And now Haiti building attack going forward as we are approaching the hour mark. Well, actually, this is the 60th minute, so we are at the hour mark here in the TCI FA National Academy. Here's a chance to turn the shot. Antoine looking for a hat trick. The TCI FA, Turks and Caicos Islands Football Association National Academy. And probably then Cialis in Turks and Caicos Islands. 6-0 Haiti. 4 goals from Dukans Nazon, all of them coming in the first half. He has since been subbed off in the 53rd minute for Francis Pierrot. And Carnegie Antoine in his debut for Le Grenadier, scoring twice, 43rd minute and 54th minutes, to give Haiti the 6-0 advantage. They understand that they need a lot of goals to make the match against Nicaragua to close out Group E play even more important. The 6 group winners in this first round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying move on and will face each other in a 2-leg affair on the 12th and the 15th of June. There's Billy Forbes going for the spectacular, mishit it. Beljour inside, and the header, no problem. Raymond Beret actually was the number 9 for Turks and Caicos, unmarked. He is unmarked, wide open. He actually had time to even chest it down if he wanted to. Best chance of the match for Turks and Caicos. Now driving inside the area. Trying to win the ball there is Antoine. Stéphane Lambes brought down. Well, as I was mentioning, the group winners in this first stage will face each other in the 2-leg affair on the 15th and the 18th. Or excuse me, the 12th and the 15th, excuse me. And the teenager, Christopher Luisi, is down. It looks like he's indicating that his left shoulder is the problem area, or where he is experiencing the most pain. As it stands right now, the Group E winner will face the Group B winner. First leg June 12th, second leg June 15th. Group B right now, that is quite a group. It's going to come down to Suriname and Canada. Remember, Haiti eliminated Canada in the quarterfinals of the Gold Cup, of the last Gold Cup, when Canada went up 2-0. And the Haitians stormed back to win that match 3-2 to advance to the semifinals. So Canada might be, if they win the group, might be out for revenge against Haiti. We will see what happens there. They still have to get past Suriname. Suriname, of course, have a connection to Dutch football, former Dutch colony, if you will. Just, if you ever had a chance, ladies and gentlemen, Google Suriname footballers, and you will see some of the names that could have played for Suriname or have a connection to Suriname that turned out to be legends for the Dutch national team. And if those players had played for Suriname would have qualified easily out of CONCACAF. They had some tremendous footballers. A couple of players getting ready to come out for Haiti. Here's Pierrot. Pierrot sliding it through the turn. The shot, Etienne, is denied by Turbyfield. Well done by the teenage goalkeeper to deny the MLS Cup winner. But a beautiful ball slided through by Franzi Pierrot to set up Derek Etienne Jr. Sebastian Turbyfield coming up with a big save. Now Turbyfield looking to play quickly to Billy Forbes, trying to catch Haiti on the counter here. Transition move. Forbes against James Geffrard. Geffrard, the big man, does well to keep Forbes in front of him. Now it's going to fall for Raymond Beret Jr. And how about that? The left back and the right back in the middle there. Christian Jr. and Lambes. So getting ready to come on, a couple of changes as well. Ashkanov Apollon. Also saw, I believe I saw Sonny Mostiva as well, yep. And Donditson Luisius. So Alex Christian is gonna come off. 65th minute. For Don. So Ashkanov Apollon is gonna come on for Alex Christian Jr. Jeb Simonson also coming off here in the 66th minute. As Don Didson Luisius comes on for Jean-Jacques Pierre's side. And Brian Anseus is the final substitution here in the 66th minute. And he comes on as Sonny Mostivar takes his place. Last three substitutions for J.J. Pierre. And the number 14, Ashkanov Apollon, plays for San Diego 1904 in the NISA. Don Didson Luisius, 20 years of age, also plays in Denmark with Hobro in the second division of Danish football. And then finally, Sonny Mostivar, playing his football in Cyprus with Nea Salamis Famagusta. So floated top, and the wind blows it right into the hands of Sebastian Turbyfield. So 6-0 for Haiti. Le Grenadier, dominant performance, but how about the hard work by Billy Forbes? Raymond Beret Jr. in the middle for Mackinson Cadet. Oh, that's a great through ball for Billy Forbes. Billy Forbes cutting inside, Forbes, but offside is a call. A tough break there for Turks and Caicos' all-time leading goal scorer. As I mentioned, only been around for about 20 years. And Billy Forbes scored 8 times for his nation. And Lenford Singh, who came on in the at halftime, the most capped player for Turks and Caicos, the number 20, making his 20th appearance for the side in blue. Oh, there's a burst down the right side, and then a sloppy touch there. Didson Luisius, I should say, make sure I say it right. Did well to get past his marker down that right side. Maybe a little bit out of control. Unfortunate for Le Grenadier. Now Derek Etienne Jr. the overlapping run of Apollon. Foul whistled in favor of Haiti, as the Mexican referee Diego Montaño not having any talk. Get back, does not want to receive any lip service from the bench or any player. It's Apollon, Ashkanova Apollon. In the middle for Lucius, or excuse me, Miki Cantav. Now we'll see if Turks and Caicos, who have looked a little bit better here in the second half in terms of their attack. Trying to see if they can maybe catch the Haitian defense on a counterattack, a transition move. Done a little bit better holding the possession. Still on the back heel, the back foot. This one's served in, the header, cleared off the line! Franzi Pierrot had a goal there, but the kid, the teenager, Christopher Luisi, clearing it off the line to prevent a 7th goal. Well done. By 16-year-old Christopher Luisi. 20 minutes remaining here. Hear the bench saying, organize, organize. Mikael Cantav. Billy Forbes chesting it down before it was booted up the pitch by Raymond Beret Jr. Player down for Turks and Caicos. That is Jeff Beljour. And the referee calls for a stretcher. He's going to need some attention here. Jeff Beljour. Another youngster, 23 years of age. The referee wants to speed up the process, and one of the physios, one of the trainers is saying you have to give him time. Don't want much time wasting here in Providenciales. Well, this will conclude Turks and Caicos World Cup qualifying campaign. Haiti have one more match against Nicaragua. That is a huge game that will take place in the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince. An important win for Haiti, as another substitution getting ready to come on as Corey Williams. Ready to step onto the pitch. Looks like Corey Williams is going to come on for Jeff Beljour. Four substitutions made by Omar Edwards, the manager of Turks and Caicos, as that one floated in. Apollon trying to connect with Pierrot in the middle. James Rene is there to prevent the ball from getting to Franzi Pierrot. A sliding challenge missed there. Now a chance for Luisius. Luisius inside the back heel by Pierrot, the shot. Smart move there. Look at the number 20, what he does there. His movement off the ball to get into that space. The ball falls for Cantave, but can't get clean contact on it. And Haiti would just love a couple more goals to help even out that goal differential. Less than 15 minutes remaining at the TCIFA National Academy, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Haiti have the 6-0 advantage. 4 goals by Dukins Nazon, a brace by Carnegie Antoine. And they're looking for a 7th. The header down, falls for Pierrot, and it's going to be a 7th for Haiti. He scores in the 76th minute. Stéphane Lambes with the service. Headed down by Mickey Cantave. Franzi Pierrot, right place at the right time, an easy finish. And it's 7-0 for Haiti. IET have the advantage. There's Franzi Pierrot, the Gungamp striker. His 8th goal for the national team for Le Grenadier. And so now it is a +9 goal differential for Haiti, with Nicaragua having a +10. So makes it a little bit easier. Oh, poor touch there by Antoine, but he's able to recover. Luisius battling the kid, Luisius still with it. Driving run at that defense. Well done by Don Ditson Luisius to create the chance. Just keep staying on his feet. Great balance. Excellent footwork. But the door shut down by Letson Jerome. Right-footed. The header by Pierrot elevating, but sails over the crossbar. Now Corey Williams, who came on 16 years of age. So these are kids getting international experiences. He's brought down from behind by Apollon. You figure this kind of experience, this kind of playing time will benefit them in the future. Turks and Caicos never qualified for a World Cup, would like to get to a Gold Cup, or actually get to the point where they are a threat in terms of the Caribbean Cup. Colin Parks touched too heavy, and Johnny Placide has had a very easy day in goal for Le Grenadier. This one played out wide. Overlapping is Lambes. He connects with Luisius. Christopher Luisi brings down Lambes, but no foul is whistled. And recovered down that right side, Sonny Moustivar, Mickey Cantave. Apollon. Back heel from Eric Etienne eventually connects with Apollon, but the touch too heavy there as he tries to control it, and it goes out wide. There's both of them want a foul. Neither of them get it. Now a chance here for Diego Montaño to have some words with Mikael Cantav. Now Miki Cantav came on at halftime for Hervé Basile. Right-footed to the top of the area, headed out. Letson Jerome. Sebastian Turbyfield, no problem. Up the pitch, trying to connect with Raymond Beret Jr. Headed down. Cantav goes down. And then Wildens Delva tried to go over Cantav. With the substitution of Corey Williams, Wildens Delva has moved into that right back position. Williams higher up the pitch at the right wing. So lots of youngsters being thrown to the fire here. This World Cup qualifier is Corey Williams trying to get around Ashkanov Apollon. Now through the middle, Maxime Cadet. Cadet is brought down, and under 10 minutes remaining here. Providenciales. Mackinson Cadet not too happy with Cantav's foul. Let's see if Turks and Caicos can create something. Well, they created a foul as Billy Forbes clearly pushing Kevin Lafrance, the two captains clashing. And Billy Forbes is saying that the player did the same thing further up the pitch. You can see that left elbow come up into the side of Kevin Lafrance. It's a clear foul on the captain of Turks and Caicos. Mikael Cantava mentioned Mickey. Midfielder for Villarrobledo, the Toronto-born creative playmaker for Villarrobledo in the lower divisions of Spanish football. This one is floated in, wide turn in the middle, and it's gonna fall for Antoine, who gets a hat trick. It is 8-0 for Haiti. Carnegie Antoine in his debut gets a hat trick. It's a great service over the top. Etienne stayed on side, and it's an easy finish for Carnegie Antoine. 8-0 for Haiti, and they are now level with Nicaragua in terms of goal differential at the top of Group E. Nicaragua 6 points, Haiti, barring the greatest comeback in the history of sports, Haiti will be in level with Nicaragua with 6 points, and both teams will have a +10 goal differential heading into that last match of the group at the Stade Silvio Cator. We're gonna get a 9 here for Haiti. No, Turbyfield keeps the shot out. Some key players missing in this squad for Haiti, with center back Meshach Jerome out injured. Steven Saba, who is an important playmaker in that midfield. He really enhanced his reputation in that 2019 Gold Cup run to the semifinals. There's a turn by Pierrot. Pierrot, Franzi just can't get the shot off, collapsed in time. Everton Pierre and Roberto Baggio Luima. By the way, speaking of Roberto Baggio, I heard that divine ponytail movie on Netflix was actually about his life, was actually pretty good. I'm going to check it out after this game. 3 goals in the second half for IT, and they have an 8-0 advantage over Turks and Caicos. Looking to possibly get one more. Switch is on. Stefan Lambes on the right side for Lucius. He's had some success dribbling at the defense. Lambes through ball. Turbyfield does well, but just couldn't reel it in, but does enough to put off Derek Etienne Jr. And thumbs up from Monsieur Derek Etienne. Scored one of the goals in the 2020 MLS Cup final for Columbus Crew. They beat the Seattle Sounders to claim the 2020 MLS Cup. Here's a driving run by Antoine, who's looking for a fourth. Squared inside, Turbyfield punches it out. It's gonna fall for Derek Etienne Jr. That one is blocked. Now Stefan Lambes. Out wide to Lucius. Lucius left-footed shot. Turbyfield mishandles it, and it's gonna fall for Derek Etienne Jr. But that goal will not count. Offside. It's Derek Etienne Jr. Yeah, you can see he made the run early. He was anticipating the pass, and he was offside, clearly. Now this has just turned out into a training session. Pierrot is going to get a 9th goal for IET, his 2nd of the match in the 87th minute. So with that goal, they are now plus 11 on goal differential and actually top the group over Nicaragua. Nicaragua plus 10, Haiti plus 11 now. And Franzi Pierrot has himself a brace in this game. So Dukins Nazon with 4 goals. Carnegie Antoine with a hat trick, 3 goals. Franzi Pierrot with a brace. 4-3-2. Will they get a 10th here? We'll see if Turks and Caicos can maybe get a goal of honor with less than 5 minutes remaining here. Providenciales. It's going to be a quick flight back to Port-au-Prince for IET, and arriving at the Toussaint Louverture Airport, International Airport. Plenty of space out wide here for Ashkanov Apollon. Apollon squaring inside, trying to connect with Franzi Pierrot. Kept out by second half substitute Wildens Delva. That showdown on Tuesday is going to be fantastic between the Grenadiers and Los Pinoleros. The header down, and Turbyfield keeps it out. Turks and Caicos. Maybe they could get a goal here. Something positive to build on and think about for the next international competition. By the way, the Haitians not only have to worry about World Cup qualifying, they also have to qualify for the Gold Cup as well. They got a match against St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the 2nd of July before the Gold Cup. in Fort Lauderdale at Drive Pink Stadium, the home of Inter Miami. And the touch out wide. Lambes trying to get to the far post for the tall body of Carnegie Antoine. Had some stoppages. Remember the Jeff Beljour injury. But I think if Diego Montaño is merciful, once it's 90 minutes, he'll whistle for the end of the match. It's Miki Cantav, his shot, no concern. Took a deflection, so it's going to be a corner kick. Probably the last action of the match, I would assume. Donditson Luisius, left-footed. Over everyone, but it falls for Derek Etienne Jr. Columbus Crew. Ball goes out. Forbes unhappy with the pass. They give the ball away. It's been a frustrating day for the Miami FC striker, Billy Forbes. 3 minutes added on. Most of it because of the Jeff Beljour injury. This one floated in. Corey Williams with a touch, a little too heavy. Falls for Antoine. Out wide. Lambes a little bit inaccurate with the service there. Stefan Lambes with the beard and the hair looked like it's put in quite a shift down that right side. Looks like a Rick Ross, but about 150 pounds lighter and with dreads. Lambes with the shot! It goes just wide. Looked like Turbyfield had it covered. We are less than 2 minutes away from the completion of second half stoppage time. Or maybe more like Ricky Williams back in the day. So this will be the third ever meeting between these two nations, and Haiti has won all three by a combined 16 goals to nil. And it sets up the showdown for Tuesday when Nicaragua, Los Pinoleros, travel to the Haitian capital for the deciding match to see who will win Group E and move on to face either, it's looking like either Suriname or Canada. Oh, are we gonna get a 10th goal here? Pierrot makes it 10. A 10th goal for Franzi Pierrot in the second minute of stoppage time. So a hat trick for Franzi Pierrot, the second half substitute. 10-0 is the result. And the training session for Haiti scores, makes it 10. Are we gonna get 11? No, that's kept out by Turbyfield. Pierrot looking for a 4th goal. So a hat trick by Pierrot, a hat trick by Antoine, and 4 goals by Dukins Nazon. This is probably the last kick of the match. It is. And Turks and Caicos give up 10 goals to Le Grenadier. 10-0 is the final for Haiti, and now the Haitians can focus on what will certainly be a tougher matchup against Nicaragua in 4 days' time on Tuesday. We should say 3 days' time on Tuesday in Port-au-Prince. 10-0 is the final for Haiti. They dominate in what turns out to be a training session against Turks and Caicos Islands. So a strong performance for Haiti. They needed a lot of goals to make up the goal differential, and they certainly have. So now they're in first place in the group with a plus 12 goal differential. Nicaragua have a plus 10 goal differential. And so it comes down to that last matchup here between Haiti and Nicaragua on Tuesday, the Stade Silvio Cato. The winner of that game moves on to the second round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. A draw would see Haiti go through because they have a better goal differential. So the goals that they scored here were massive.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si gen yon restaurant haïtien qui respecte normes internationales dans USA, li pa l'autre que Cuisine la Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Toute prestation train dans Matapen Square. Yon bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine la Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger yo bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz ak jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine la Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Ti l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspend manger tente k'ap ban nou acide. Koui algérie votre nous dans Cuisine la Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay, bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on t'entend parler de Corona? Yo dis un virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez quoi, ouais.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.